This video will show you how to use the Evaluative Criteria tool in People Admin. You access People Admin through the Office of Human Resources website at hr.appstate.edu. Click on the AppState Careers site for employees and supervisors. Log into People Admin by clicking on the AppState Internal User Login Only. You'll be directed to the Shibboleth single sign-on page to enter your AppState username and password. To view the posting, you will need to be under Applicant Tracking within People Admin. Next, you will need to change your role to Search Committee Chair to view and edit the posting. The Summary tab provides a complete overview of the position and posting. Evaluative criteria is located at the bottom of the Summary tab. After your search committee has met and determined your evaluative criteria, also known as a rubric, you can enter it here. You will need to have the criteria weights and the Likert scale for each criteria as well. Your evaluative criteria or rubric must only be based on the minimum qualifications, knowledge, skills, and abilities, and the preferred qualifications listed in the posting. People Admin has a bank of pre-approved evaluative criteria you can use. However, you cannot edit the pre-approved evaluative criteria. This includes changing the Likert scale. If the Likert scale chosen by the search committee does not match the pre-approved criteria, you can add a new criteria. Here's an example of adding a new evaluative criteria for electrical experience. The Likert scale at the bottom is based on the number of years of electrical experience. This scale will allow me to award more points to candidates with more electrical experience. Using a yes or no criteria, such as, does the candidate have electrical experience, yes or no, would have eliminated the committee's ability to reward candidates with more experience more points. Determining the appropriate Likert scale for each evaluative criteria is critical for determining who the most qualified applicants are. Once you have submitted your criteria, you can enter the weight and points under the weight and possible rankings. Here are two examples of different weights and Likert scales. Higher weights are given to criteria that are more critical or of higher importance in the position. In this case, experience using Microsoft Excel is more important than if the applicant previously worked at a university. The system calculates cumulative scores of the committee members for you. Accessing this information will be addressed later in the video. New evaluative criteria must be approved by Human Resources. Once you complete your evaluative criteria or rubric in People Admin, contact Human Resources by email to approve the new evaluative criteria you have entered. Once they are approved, you can adjust the workflow state of each criteria to match the workflow state of each applicant. As Search Committee Chair, you have the ability to adjust both. Now that the evaluative criteria or rubric has been approved, you can enter your Search Committee members under the Summary tab as well. Once you enter your committee members, they can see the applicants. Most Appalachian State employees can be found under the Add Existing User. If they are not there, create a new user account for them. Human Resources will approve their account. Click the Applicants tab to view applications. You can download all applications as a PDF to use while evaluating applicants. Before proceeding to evaluate applicants, be sure the workflow state of each applicant matches the workflow state of the evaluative criteria. To evaluate applications individually, click Actions and View Application. Or you can evaluate all applications at once by selecting all applicants and clicking the orange Actions button and then Evaluate Applicants. If you do them individually, each application will have these options on the right-hand side of the page. This is what your committee and you will see to evaluate applicants. Please note that your search committee, the applicants can request to see search materials, which includes the evaluative criteria and comments section. The comments box should only be used to note information relevant to the rubric and applicants' experiences. Once your search committee has completed evaluating all applicants, you can see the cumulative scores of the applicants. Under the Applicants tab, select All Applicants, click the orange Actions button and Evaluate Applicants. Next, click View Detailed Entries. Only the search committee chair has access to the cumulative scores of applicants. You can see in this case there are 2 applicants that scored 100 and 1 scored an 80. Based on the rubric, the top 3 scores is who the committee would interview. To see how search committee members scored an individual applicant, click on an applicant name here. As search committee chair, you will also see if a search committee member missed scoring an applicant here as well. The People Admin software calculates the applicant scores based on the rubric you provided and how your committee scored each applicant. This tool assists in providing a fair assessment of each applicant, reduces the amount of paper used in the process, is easier for human resources to approve, and can be accessed from any computer. Having the cumulative score for each candidate also allows the committee to proceed with the interviews faster. If you have any additional questions about the Evaluative Criteria tool or People Admin, please contact Human Resources.